Welcome to Meeple Podcast, Season 4.
Dear audience, a short time after the Kaukis World Championship, we still have the pleasure to interview some players from the event in Herne. 43 participants were called to take part in the event. A couple of them couldn't travel to Germany at the end due to their visa, which were denied from the respective governments. Konstantin Buchin, BGA BB Costa, and Anatoly Kravchenko, BGA Samuelson. From Ukraine, the winner was replaced by Tatiana Yusenko, the third-ranked player from the Ukrainian national. The World Cup started with 42 contestants in the end. At this moment on Meeple Podcast, we have done a total of 27 interviews from those 44 players I was talking about. Last year, in 2022, we have Alexei and Alpakera. In early 2023, we interviewed Joseph Thion. Recently, two more meetings were published on the Kaukis Connection blog, Thomas Preuss and Valentin André, the Polish and French participants. And finally, the other 22 players on Meeple Podcast. Now with us, the WTCOC 2023 semi-finalist with Team Latvia and Latvian champion this year, participant in Herne 2023 Kaukis World Championship, Kriss Kaukis, BGA Krisna. Welcome to this sound channel.
Hello, and thank you, and sorry for being a little bit late.
I suppose you were quite busy the previous days of the World Cup.
Yes, you're right, I was quite busy before the World Cup, and to be honest, I forgot about your podcast a little bit, but that's because I was busy, I guess. I had the usual stuff, the usual life and the work, and then there's also my brother is a magician and he's doing a tour around Latvia, and I'm part of his team, so that takes a lot of time, and I just had a shoulder surgery a few days ago. And before the tournament, I was preparing for the surgery as well, doing different tests and analysis, etc.
I talked to your colleagues about their expectations for the tournament, but now I have to ask you about your feelings and the whole experience lived in Herne.
Shortly, I really enjoyed my time in Herne. It was really great to meet everyone. Some of the players, I've known them for 5 years or maybe even more. This was the first time I met everyone in person, so that was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
Was the ranking result important to you, or is it just anecdotal?
Before the tournament, I set a goal for myself to reach the playoffs, so that's a top 8, which I didn't succeed. But to be honest, I didn't really care if I fail or not. So before the tournament, the result was not important for me. But once I arrived in Essen, in Herne, I met so many people who are passionate about the Carcassonne game that I actually changed my mind. And now I want to go back again and improve my result.
BGA Elo is an important event about players' level, but it's very interesting to see how much of the highest BGA ranked contestants in Herne didn't reach the playoff stage, being the Swiss system face a regular way to make luck a bit lower. I mean, those who are the great players in advance should be among the best positions at the tournament, but it doesn't work like this.
Yes, so many strong players in Herne, and you know that online it's a little bit different than in real life. And of course there's a little bit of luck involved in Carcassonne. Well, I'm not saying that I was unlucky, but skill is not everything for this game. And I'm just happy that I showed Nalarheim, who is one of the best on BGA, that I'm better than him. Okay, I'm joking, but I was 15 and he was 16.
2 participants from Latvia in this edition, you as Latvian champion and Alexei as representative of your online team in the WTCLC. Do you consider it a success?
Yes, I think it's a great success that we had 2 players from Latvia this year. And I think it's the first time when 2 of us participated. I hope we can do the same next year, but with better results.
MCO 2022 and 2023, UK 2023 Championship, and recently in Herne. Matt Tucker beats Alexei one more time.
Yes, Matt Tucker had a great run on this championship, and congratulations to him and to UK. I think the organizers said that this is the first time that anyone from UK made it to the top 6, so that's really impressive. But I'm sure that Alexei, sooner or later, Alexei will win it as well.
Andrius Zvavas, BGA lead Celis, told me that he was very happy to participate this year in Herne because he was going to meet his teammates from 2021 WTCLC edition, because both teams, Lithuania and Latvia, played together in that occasion.
Yes, I was very happy to meet him as well, him and others. That's why it was so interesting to meet finally everyone in person. Even Alexei, although we are both from Latvia, I think the last time we met was probably like 7 years ago.
Kriss, tell us about your competitive experience in this World Cup, matches, opponents, anecdotes, etc.
My first game was versus Estonian player, and as it was my first game in the championship, I have to admit that I was a little bit nervous, and at the end I lost because of a stupid mistake. I lost by just 1 point because I missed one building on the field. I thought I'm gonna win by 1 point, but at the end I lost by 2 points. So exactly one, I missed one building. And the worst thing is that at the end I had a chance to go for 50-50 for the victory, but I didn't do it because I thought I'm gonna win anyways. And I got the tile that I needed, so if I did risk, then the victory would be mine. So yeah, that was very silly of me, and I still had I don't remember how much, but 5 minutes time remaining. But other than this silly mistake, I'm quite happy about my other games. Of course there's always room for improvement, but I think I did pretty good. I didn't have time problems, and I think I always solved the end game. I knew the remaining tiles at the end, so except that first game, I think it was pretty good.
And that post-competition party was an Isabella's idea. It should be an incredible meeting after the event.
Yes, it was Isabella's idea, and you are right, it was really amazing. The whole Carcassonne WhatsApp group idea was great. We met even day before and the day after the tournament as well.
Kriss, you are one of the best Carcassonne players in the world. Give the podcast audience some tips to increase their competitive level in Carcassonne.
Well, thank you, but there are so many great players, and right now I'm definitely not one of the best, because if you look at my LO, I have 630 or something right now. But yeah, that's just because I play too fast, and I'm not 100% focused on the game when I play. I think that's the story for everyone. Everyone could play better if they played their best game. And my advice for others would be watch more of Alexei's videos. They are really helpful. Play slower. I struggle with this one myself. I like playing fast, but if you play fast, you make mistakes. Think twice about every move, and I think the best way to learn is analyzing your games, which I never do, because I'm too lazy for that. But if you just play, then you don't really get better. I think you get better if you actually slow down and analyze your games.
Do you like to add something that you don't want to miss in this interview?
I have nothing to add. I can just say that it's really cool that you do these interviews, and it's great that there are many people who are making this game more popular, creating content, doing interviews, making Carcassonne collections and stuff like that. That's really amazing to me.
About this year at the WTCOC, the Latvian team was from strange to strange. You get to semi-finals at the end, kicking out Brazil and Romania, two strong national teams. It was an uneven start, but a fantastic finish.
Yes, we have a strong team, and to be honest, I don't really remember who we played against. That's what I'm talking about. Some people are so passionate about this game that they remember everything. Well, I don't, not yet, but I hope that I can be part of this international Carcassonne family. I hope to return next year, or maybe another time, to the World Cup in Germany and meet everyone again.
Kaukis, Krisna, tell your brother Paul I'll be waiting for him on Meeple Podcast.
If you want, I can tell him to contact you. It's cool that you know that he's my brother. And by the way, he will be part of our European Championship team this year.
Thanks for your visit to the channel, and it's never too late to achieve your goals. You always have to wait for the last tile.
Thank you, and see you.
See you another time, Kriss, and to the podcast audience until the next episode. Bye bye.